Yo.
You
Oh shit. Everybody know who I got in the building today, man.
got Mr. Showtime, aka Face Low, one of the original A's from the 8 through straight Gangsta Stone Crips.
Okay.
Brownsville section, 90'sville.
Damn. The original, I bet. Yo, hey dude trick. Let people get a real a history of that set and a lot of people heard of Psych. Let people get like, a history of, I guess, speak on Psych and how when it first started, what year, and all the way into now where now it's pop, let people know.
All right, well, the 8 through straight started in 1994.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The G Stones came about in '06. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No matter of fact, like 96, 97. That's a fact.
Okay.
96, 97. That's actually when G Stone came about.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The GSC movement. But we was 8 through straights first.
Oh.
It started with the big homeboy Psych, which is my brother and friend, closest comrade. Before that, we was low life. I mean, we still are. What I'm saying was, we still are low lives, Ralphie kids. We derive from original essences, New York. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
94. That was like when we started pushing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Started with Cuz, big homeboy Psych, and the 8 of us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so you got Psych and Original H, which is the founders
Right.
of the G Stones.
You wanted the original 8?
I'm definitely one of the Original 8s.
Oh shit. Okay. Yo, so all right, so what made y'all want to start what made y'all want to be Crip in the first place? Because during them times in 1993, especially in the jails and a lot of people coming home in 94 and all that, they may have been jacking the total opposite color. What made y'all say, all right, we want to do some Crip shit? And what made people want to even become something that was West Coast, or you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 because that's what I do. I gotta tip my hat off to my homeboy Psych. Right? He's a very idealistic dude, man. Since he was young, so he get on the bone and he don't stop, and he always was feeling the West Coast flavor. Like you would think he was from the West Coast. That's how much like we playing Nas and Hove and them and Picky. They'll play that, but they'll play some rapping Forte and Spice One. We like, my nigga, what is you listening to, dog?
Right.
Like, you better get with this shit, cuz he hit me to Bone Thugs and Harmony and certain dudes. And I say like we didn't know West Coast dudes, but we knew mainstream West Coast dudes. We didn't know like the underground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he
the
was
mixtape type shit.
Yeah, he was on his Crip shit real hard. I gotta salute another elder, which his name is Monton. He was probably the first Crip that I met in New York, like before Crippin' and Blood was even popular in New York. I gotta salute Monton because he been around since the 80s also, low life days, and he was the first dude I seen, like, my nigga, why you wearing Converses on some Coolie High shit out here? We wearing Timbs and, you know what I'm saying, Gore-Tex boots. This nigga, hey, cuz, you got to get with the flavor. You know what I'm saying? So I used to laugh at it like on some, our niggas like on some Bama shit, man. We New York, we don't do all that. But dudes start on something, they don't give it up. So they just get with this cripping, cuz. So, Psych really gravitated toward that before a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? Just, my dude just put it in like, yo, you don't see what's going on? What you mean what's going on? A lot of these red raggers coming out here, man, before you know it, everybody named Mama Blood and da-da-da. I'm like, nah, that shit ain't never gonna happen. You got low life Decepticons, 18. I mean, you got a lot of sections and and they rock certain dudes that's solid and put it down. This is never gonna happen in New York. You feel me?
Right.
Trust because these niggas taking over. And quiet is kept, out of oppression, what blood stands for, a lot of you were black. They was carrying just like how the Latins was carrying. He was Latin. He was adopted. Come here, you Latin, come here, and they stuck together. So out of oppression, blood started. But a lot of their Scoobies or their little homies they was putting on, they would come home and instead of bringing your drama to the Latins who y'all got drama with, cutting people who look just like you there. So being that, like I said, where I'm from, the culture is like the triangle: Crown Heights, East Flatbush, then the side blocks of Brownsville. You got to understand that's like an American West Indian culture, Caribbean. We got everybody, Spanish. You know what I mean? We just everybody. So you might have a homeboy that's Latin. It's my homeboy. Fuck you mean? I'm not on that, but they were on more of some, and they had a right to in there. But when you bring that in there out here, you starting to oppress the same thing you're fighting for. You starting to oppress your own people. So with oppression, you understand me? they gave oppression, that came us, the resistance.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And it was spooky, like real spooky. Like I'm not gonna sit here and water it down. Like it wasn't easy. Like they was on savage time. On like eat your food, they was eating you. They wasn't gonna play no game. So that's how militant we had to be, because we knew it was like 100 of them for every one of us.
Damn.
We lost plenty battles, lost a lot of loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Just pushing this line. So to see things now without the order is, it's crazy. I would also like to say a lot of cats don't understand. They try to sweep it under the rug, but I think I don't know the brother name. He's a GD, but he had mentioned something on your interview, and he was correct.
Champion.
Crips and GDs, we were one.
Okay, I was gonna get into that. Today in today's Brooklyn, a lot of Crips are GDK. Do you want to elaborate on that and speak on how it was in the days of '94, going up straight through to the 2000s and to now, and the difference? Let the people speak on that. Let the people know.
Okay, well, they say your friend is your enemy, or your enemy is your friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Being that I'm from Brownsville, a very active Crip, GD, blood neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody named Mama know the Ville. Then you got the 90s, which is, of course, they brewed up, but it wasn't embraced as people would think. You feel me? Like, Brownsville in the 90s is a resistance. Everything is real physical back in them days. You already know how it goes. Go down Picking Avenue, your pops get knocked out, they digging in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That kind of shit. All hands on.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't easy with so when the GDs was going against the blood, they was like, okay, these niggas going against them too.
Damn.
They're all right there. They from the same neighborhood. Hey, that's the homie. That's the homie. Okay, boom, boom. So being that we didn't have a real big influence from LA, as far as to give us the full fledged of because in LA it sets.
Mm-hmm.
What the original Crippin' is East and West Side. You know what I'm saying? You got Raymond, Tookie, and them Barefoot, you know what I mean? And thus forth, the elders, the founders, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of Crips don't even know the essence of Crip. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got some GDs who was out in New York back in the days. They didn't know the full essence, but they pushing the line nonetheless. You know what I mean? I don't care if it was called Pop the Smurfs. The Smurfs was getting busy. You can say whatever, like, y'all ain't the real Smurfs, or come out here and see if they ain't dropping real bodies. So at the end of the day, the person might don't be fully knowledgeable or something, but they got enough knowledge and they pushing. You feel me?
Of course.
So that's more or less where we was at with it. Like, we had our own knowledge. We had New York literature. Like, you would see a 8-tray and a Rolling 60 in New York cooling together because the number was just too thick on the other side of the opposition to be beefing with each other.
Right.
So today's rap or, pusher or move or whatever that's screaming GDK, you got to understand that you got to stand on that. You got to stand on that. By you saying GDK, I know GDs. I know some from the Chi, from the Midwest, from all over, from the South. They ain't got a bunch of people playing either.
Mm-hmm.
So when you got both sides, like, what are you beefing about? What you beefing with them for? It's no call made to be beefing with them. Now, we EBK. Anybody play and violate, anybody gonna get it. That's just what it is.
Right.
On every side, I think every side believe that same thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But there's rules and regulations to everything. For you to make a whole worldwide call like that and then put in your music is real dangerous, because that's counterproductive when you think.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So, all right. So basically, you being an OG and OG Crip or whatever, you totally disagree with the modern younger lokes being GDK.
I'm gonna put it like this, man. I don't disagree or agree. Certain things just is what it is. It's not really, you know what I mean? It's like, once life is taken, homie, it's hard for you to talk about, all right, just chill now. Now you're telling your little brother to chill after his brother just got murdered. And vice versa from the other side. You feel me? Do I disagree with the loudness of it? Yeah, I disagree with that, because if you kill it, whatever, what's all the politicking about? Go ahead and kill something then, if that's what you're doing. To me, I think it's more or less, it's really shit going on in the streets, but to me, it's more of a fad thing. Like, if you say it, you know what I mean? Now you're part of this, but now understanding that real lives are getting destroyed by these influences that really ain't about that life. Some are, some aren't. Even inside any family, you know what I'm saying? Either side, some dudes is not with the shits. They be the most loudest motherfuckers. The ones that's really with the shit, they ain't really got too much to say.
Right. Okay.
You're gonna know the difference.
Nah, of course. Of course. Speaking on, back in the days of Crips being outnumbered and stuff like that, in jail, a lot of people used to say it was hard for the lokes in jail in the 1990s and early 2000s. Was that true? And, like Rikers Island?
Right, man, beyond true. Rikers Island ain't never been sweet, especially not back in the days. From 85 to 95, you already know it's gladiator school.
Nah, of course.
And, in New York, I tell dudes all day, like, when New York been on gang time, I said, listen, homie, let's not even talk about that. New York been on gang time since the motherfuckers got off the shit, man.
Word. Warriors days and shit.
Yeah, like beyond Warriors days. You feel me? So New York been on that, but it's not a competition of East Coast, West. I don't believe in the geographical foolishness. Everybody in poverty go through foolishness, man. Let's try to overcome the foolishness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So any wise man that's a pusher or a leader or whatever they want to call themselves, if you ain't moving with no kind of sense, then you don't last long in this game, man. Period.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So a lot of cats, I say this just as generation old dog, homie. You know what I mean? Just got a lot of dudes because it's easy now than compared to back in our days. There's a lot of surveillance. It's a lot of, camera phones, technology. Like you cough too hard, you know what I mean, with one of them things, they coming right around the corner on you. So, you can woof like a motherfucker now. It's easy. You feel me? So, you might put it like this, man. You might have a problem with somebody. Two G's, two real ones. All right, we can't talk it out, then we're going to walk it out. We're gonna do what the gangsters do. What we politicking about, champ?
Right.
What we talking about?
Right.
Just, what I mean? Let's link somewhere. Let's keep it quiet. And let's, the best man win. Now, dudes be subliminally dry snitching, man.
Damn.
You know what I mean? They tell you the whole story and then say, man, somebody tell him. Nigga, you tell him. You told on yourself. So that's why I don't really take it that serious. It's entertainment, bro. I know the difference between entertainment, but, the influence is affecting lives. It's affecting a lot of lives by the influence. So, I'm going to just put it out there like, yo, being down with a gang for real, it's not what's up. You feel me? Right. If you win, you win. You already know, but it's not what's up because there's a culture. There's rules, there's regulations. I hear certain homies from the East Coast. Hey, man, I said, have you ever been to the West Coast, my nigga? Have you ever been to the Midwest? Have you ever been to these places? Because if you go over there, you'll see for yourself, oh, it ain't nothing sweet, baby. Because wherever poverty at, wherever there's poverty in black people and like brown people, it's going to be violence. Period.
That's a fact.
Now, it's not where you're from, but how you come. Any real one would let you know that. And there's rules and regulations to everything. If I go to LA, I check in. Just if LA come to New York, they're going to check in. It's, you hear all this, but the real ones, we link up. We chop it up. You feel me? We all trying to come out of poverty. That's it.
No, of course.
It doesn't happen in Disney World out here.
Speaking on checking in LA, how do you feel about Pop Smoke dying in LA? I think he was 8 Deuce Trey himself. How do you feel about him?
Definitely a family member, man. Young incredible CIP, Pop Smoke, man. That was tragic, man. But right there's a big question mark, homie. You know what I mean? And I say a question mark because that's just what it is. No disrespect to Mel TV, but even if I did have any information, not out of 10, it would go to his parents, it would go to his peoples.
Now, of course.
But what I heard is the same thing everybody else heard. You feel me? It's very unfortunate, but I just feel that, we just got to do better. We got to tighten better with us. So things like that, can't happen because, again, he was out there comfortably. And a lot of guys be saying this and that, and don't really know the real scoop. And if they did know the real scoop, then shit, 9 out of 10 would happen. So, opinions is like assholes, and we all got one, man. You feel me?
Right.
It's unfortunate, man. This young star, man, has actually had the power to bring a lot of people out the hood. You feel me? Subjected itself while listening, or influence, or maybe his own influence to do things his way. But it's your way, and then the correct way of doing anything. You feel me? And a lot of young guys just, I got the money, I do what I want. It doesn't work like that all the time, young scrapper. You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I mean? Right. Money doesn't define you.
Right. Yeah, and speaking on that, perfect example I think is like it was 6ix9ine and the Billies. How he had the money and all that, but look at the end of the day, what happened? He hurt a lot of lives and a lot of families is hurt
Well,
from his actions.
No disrespect to the Billies, but I mean, somebody had to been in their organization to say, wait a minute, man, he has no business even around none of this real shit. He's a sidewalk nigga. He ain't got no business in the street. Good rappers. A lot of good rappers. You ain't got to be a killer to be a rapper. Your talent is rapping, man. Rap. You feel me? Do that.
Right.
I know more rich people who talk about drug dealing who actually got money on the street. They got more money than the actual drug dealer by talking about selling drugs than the person who was selling drugs. So,
that's crazy.
I mean, entertainment, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Entertainment is a motherfucker, man. And but now we subjecting that to that's reality. That's real. That's why I said this is a generation old dog, because everybody loves old dog in Menace to Society. But the reality is old dog niggas like that they don't last long, homie. You feel me? We salute them. You know what I mean? Okay, cuz is a nut crazy, but we know cuz days is numbered, baby.
Damn.
So that's what's going on now. So people are glorifying these acts, not knowing real shit happened. Free the 9, man. Free Rasha. Free all of them. Like 100 some years. Free Zigga Za. Free all my guys. Like I got dudes who got real time. You feel me? It's never coming home for this lifestyle. You feel me? And dudes sweep it under the rug like it's nothing. 100 years is something, bro.
Damn.
I don't know nobody that's 100 years old.
Word.
Not one person.
What?
So, again, I had to get on here and just talk to the ones that I feel is real. I'll be looking at certain platforms and ones that keep this solid. And I was like, me holler at Mel.
Nah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Good looking.
I mean, Brooklyn. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes talk about the coach and they be like, they got to understand. When you live in a generation, right, that will not only tell on you, but they're going to tell a whole story. They're going to tell the police, look, I shot at you. But I didn't kill him, though, and he came back and shot me. How do you fight that? How do you fight that? How do you fight that? So, undercoverly, there's a lot of 6ix9ines out here, homie. You feel me? A lot of shitty cousins out here. You know what I'm saying? And they do a lot of this. So, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not a really, you know what I mean? If I'm a talk, let's talk about something constructive, not destructive, because destruction is nothing to be talked about, unless you, of course, a rapper and it's entertainment. Right. I know it's entertainment. You ain't gonna tell on yourself, are you?
Right. It's just what, that's real shit. What do you have to say, like, to all the youths that may, watch rappers that talk about all this type of stuff? What do you have to let them know about, like, the real side of gang life or the street, like the real side, not the happy side with the bitches and dancing. What's the real side of it, like, And
it's bittersweet, man. As I say, it's smiles and frowns, man. You know what I mean? You sign up, man. It's like the dudes call it a lifestyle, and I'm gonna keep it 100, homie. It's a death style. That's what's called it. It ain't a lifestyle. It's a death style. You feel me? When you really on it, you got to be ready to die for this shit. You feel me? You got to be willing to die, kill, all that. But metaphorically, how you killing and how you living, how you dying. You can kill a nigga while he's still breathing. You still won, right?
Right.
At the end of the day, what you fighting for? We had a thing back in the days where we said, I don't bang because. I bang only for the cause. So now you got dudes that's just banging because. Because you that, I'm going to say fuck you, your mother, all that, because you got a phone and you could be disrespectful. Somebody come up on you. You feel me? Everybody that's a banger know that look when you get caught slipping. It's never with a mean face.
Right.
You feel me? It's always you had Nike signs when I saw you, and then as soon as I ran down on you, your eye joints turned like Puma signs. Real like oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like a deer in the headlights.
A deer in the headlights. Like you feel me? But a lot of these dudes don't get that energy because it's like I said what I said. Nobody came and checked it. I might could say some more shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you gotta understand, it's not that what you said may be offended, but now you got dudes that gotta think for these dudes. And it ain't just young dudes, man. You got some of these older niggas too, man. They got all these war stories, bro. And I be like, my dude, let me see your knuckles. This shit real clean, bro. I don't see no scars, bro. I don't see no bullet. I don't see no razor marks. How you a G-banger, homie? How? Like, how you been getting through all this? Because every rip I know from Khaki Day, we scarred up, homie, because That's how the Bloods was giving it up, homie. They was eating food.
Right.
You feel me?
Now, of course.
You eating. That's just how it go.
Right.
But you got dudes bragging. I never got robbed. I never got shot. I never got punched in the face. Are you kidding me? How you banging, man? How?
Right.
Impossible, homie.
Right. And
how you just slide through like that, homie?
Especially in the 1990s. They must have not been outside, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dudes be saying, shout out again. Rest in peace, though, homie Pop Smoke. We made it joint, like, dudes be saying they outside. My thing is, let's add to that.
Mm-hmm.
You outside, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Stay your ass in the house if you just gonna be out there on the corner waiting for police to nab you up and make a scene and make the block hot for the traffic. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Real shit. Nowadays in Brooklyn though, it's different. How they say different crews? I guess like Woos and Chos and stuff like that.
That's a young generation. I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I don't have nothing negative or really too much positive to say. Besides, I got little homies that scream that. No disrespect to what they got going on, but I'm from the essence. I'm from the old school. It's no double jacking.
Okay.
Meaning, I'm A.B. Stone. Period.
Okay.
That's it.
So, do some OGs look at that as double jacking?
Of course.
Okay.
Because if you screaming A Trey, homie, you A Trey, right? You A Trey gangster.
Mm-hmm.
You want a gangster car, but you can't say I'm A Trey gangster bucket clip with the wings on it. Hey, my nigga, what's all that bucket clip with the wings on it? What's that? Oh, nah, because hey, don't incorporate that in this, man. This shit is before us. It's greater than us, my nigga. Like, it don't need no adjectives. You feel me?
Right.
Besides, you know what I'm saying? You're doing a good thing with it. So, but that's, again, homie, dudes will wake up in the morning, homie. Like, while we talking right now, there's somebody in the hallway getting the shit beat out of them, joining a gang, call whatever. That's just the culture, homie. New York been on it like that, too, but it wasn't as, how to say, Crip or Blood. You had guard bodies, low light, Decepticons. Dudes wouldn't call themselves gangs, but if you 5 or more people on legal right paper, then you're a gang.
Right.
We wear the same hat, we're a gang.
Right. Fact.
You know what I mean? I speak about some dudes from D.C. We're not a gang from Southeast. Mm-hmm. Southeast, y'all give it up, but y'all the Southeast gang. I don't care what.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, again, people just arrive with gang, especially in the black community, it's just Crips and Bloods. But, homie, police is a gang. Fire department, gang. Mm-hmm. Look at the gang in New York. It's an old movie. Old joint, man, and it's historical facts. These were gangs. The police are a gang. Like, people are still acting surprised why police out here killing people. Mm-hmm. They've been killing niggas. Mm-hmm. They've been doing it. Mm-hmm. It was a difference back in the days because we fought back.
Right.
Fighting back nowadays. So that's why they going to keep on spanking you and keep spanking you, because y'all just rather die slow than fucking, if I'm going to die, let the day be the day.
Right. The
community got to stand together on this shit. But, I think in this generation it's kind of crazy because they actually want you to help them so they can hurt you. It's backwards as fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, like there's no loyalty, my dude. Like, when you loyal to the dollar, this is why a lot of these things going on, because dudes are literally selling their souls, man. Mm-hmm. Even with gang culture, man. Anything for the money. I robbed my mother to take my grandmother's Social Security because she didn't want to give me an apple today. I'm gonna take grandma joint, man. Don't worry about it. Grandmother's short. Wait a minute, where's the morals and principles and, where's that at?
Right.
That's gone?
Yeah.
So when you make that out the equation, you don't even care about yourself, nor your community, nor even what you're saying you're standing for.
Real shit, bro. Like, man, that's deep, man. That's real shit that you dropped you dropped the gym right now on the youngins, man. Coming from OG background, one of the original 8.
Still my little brothers, though, regardless of what. Like, they still my little brothers. I love them. I genuinely love them. But even as being an older brother, you got to understand, you could take a person to water. You can't force them to drink. Mm-hmm. You understand me? Mm-hmm. You'd be like, all right, well, cuz we can, it's disciplinary. But a lot of these people are not really who they say they are. So What the fuck? I got a blue cape on my back. I'm gonna go step to every last one of these little and they're gonna tell them, oh, come on, homie. A lot of dudes know what's going on in these streets, man. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of dudes are just out the way. It ain't that they ducking nothing. Niggas taking care of kids, grandkids, and all. Like, niggas running businesses. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is actually getting out the hood. And I tell dudes all day, you get out the hood to get back to the hood, homie.
Nah,
you feel me?
Of course. Right.
If you don't own your hood, if you ain't got the community backing you, then it's you against the police, your ops, and your own community. It's backwards as fuck.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know what I mean? So that's what's going on. It's just the lack of order, you know what I mean, with certain individuals, man. You know what I'm saying? And as a whole, that's why I talk to Before I didn't talk to B-Dogs. I didn't talk to the opposition, but we all go through the same problem. When I went up to the penitentiary, I realized that, they got us segregated on some real racist shit.
Right.
Give a fuck if you blood or Crip. The white boy, Spanish dude, they gonna get at you just because you black. Don't give a fuck what you is. You can be some four-corner hustler. They don't care. So I sat at tables with GDs and Bloods and Muslims and all that just because we were black.
Yep.
So it's different. Like when you go from the state, then you go to the feds. That big joint, you like, wait, it's real different, man.
Yeah, the race play a major role. I want you to get out of town.
Major role. See, the inside, I realize is no different from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
They still look out for their own.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We just keep on destroying our own, and right. I'm with the shits. But at the end of the day, what are we fighting for?
Right. Nah, good point.
So you got a lot of dudes that's just putting killer behind this shit. Ain't kill nothing.
Damn.
Keep it 100. I'm not gonna say, I'm killing. I'm not killing nobody, bro. Right. I'm killing some time, and that's it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I ain't even because ain't no real one even get on these platforms to even say anything like that or anything. So that right there should tell you this is just entertainment, bro. Mm-hmm. But they, people believe certain things. People like believing a lot is more entertaining, bro.
Nah, of course. You know what
I'm saying?
Nah, you're right.
The truth is not that attractive sometimes, bro.
It's not. A lot of people fight the truth a lot of times. People fight the truth, man. It's rough. But yeah, man. But we definitely gonna get another one in one day. This was let everybody get a quick history of what's going on with the Lokes, how the OGs feel on all the modern situations going on out here in the streets and in the music industry. And good looks, man, for coming by, man, stopping by, man.
Likewise, man. Good looks, man. Keep it gangster, homie.
Nah, I appreciate it.